Gems. Ooh. I approve. Cusco left the coalition. Huzzah! And now Chaka hopefully is under attack. Oh, of course, it wasn't Chaka that they were fighting. It was Rio de Prata who's beating them somehow. Still not entirely sure how they pulled that one off. Because they've not dragged Portugal in, because that would have dragged me in. Calais has a fort that needs to be upgraded. Of course it does. Calais is Calais. I should know this. Speaking of which, you're still building a furnace. Fair enough. That is entirely reasonable. Fortress Amsterdam is complete. And Tidor has been occupado. And the navy has arrived. So now we can go after Tidor. Oh, Tondo even. Ugh. Weren't they independent from Portugal? I don't think so. Not in this game. No. Meanwhile, where do I still have rebels? There. That's not mine. You could definitely do with a fort once you've upgraded. Or once you've built, rather. Okay, so all of us have arrived, so I'm going to go... Half of you go here. Half of you go here. And then I'm going to run away with the transports to Tete. Can I show the rebel tab? Yeah. There's a lot of people wanting to rise up soon, but nobody that's really pressing except maybe for Golconda. I did move them, right? No, I didn't. Oh, they may not even have been my rebels. Yeah, everyone's leaving the coalition, which is lovely! Should have sent the proper general here, because then he would have a siege bonus, probably. Do you have a siege bonus? Yeah. Yeah, you do. And I can convert stuff. London. Can I convert to Anglican now? No. Convert London. Do it. Okay, so Tondo. I'm going to wait until the end of the month so they are more likely to peace out. Hey, Steckle. This is your general right here. Oh no, that's... yeah, here. Huzzah! Scapper, you have me playing Shogun 2 again, and it's been a blast. Thanks for reminding me of the great games in your library. You are more than welcome. Thank you very much also for the subscription. 7 months in a row now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate your support, guys. Really do. Right, so Tondo. Tondo peace. Tondo, no peace. Okay, I'm gonna have to retake this stuff, I think. Let's split you. Let's do that again. So we're going to move you. You're going to split. Here, split. Here, split. And then we're going to send the bigger army actually down here. Perfect. Aristide. Mordred? Who are you calling Mordred? That's better. Some more counting houses for you. Some more cathedrales for you. And some more universities for all of y'all. Because we believe in education. Also, I have lots of money. $1.2 a month. I mean, I'm kind of annoyed that that's not been going up very much. I would have thought that it would have. What is my land force limit nowadays? Pfft, massive. Alright, so we do actually have rebels over there. We also have rebels over here. Okay, that's where my rebels are nowadays. Where's my rebel bashing fleet? Here they are. Jump on a ship. No, those are Spanish. And sail over here. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to be clever. That way, that way. Smitherman. Right, so Tondo. What tech are you, Tondo? 27. You're actually ahead of me. Wow. Okay. You do have a straight crossing. You do outnumber me. I have a lot more discipline than you. I have a lot more morale than you. And probably just better troops. Oh no, you are kicking my ass. Don't be a stack wipe. Son of a freaking bitch. Why are you not going up here? There's nothing blocking you. You failed me, Smitherman. You failed me. Are they seriously going to do more damage than anyone has done in a long time? Because that would upset me. No, they're not. Do universities do anything besides lower dev? They don't add a build slot. The build slot they're adding basically means that they don't use a build slot. So no, it's just dev cost reduction. Right, can I now piece you out seeing as I just thrashed your army? Nope, you actually want me to murder your army. Okay. Fortress Zanzibar has been completed. Excellent. So that should be most of Africa done. You're controlling all of that. You've got these. Mombasa is still under construction. That's fine. Tana's doing those. Lango is still being colonized. So we could put one here. I think Lango would be the better position though, because you would control these three. You would... maybe not. Then we could have one in Bunyoro. In fact, you're already building one. Okay. You're building one. Mogadishu is building one. So yeah, you're all secure. India's all secure. Indonesia's all secure. That's all secure. Pelopo. Yes, I can finally build a thing here. Get rid of the church. Oh, again. Level 8 fort. Alright, so that's the whole of Sulawesi defended. Because Pelopo defends all of those, and then you're defending these two. You've been fortified already. Philippines haven't, but that situation is about to change. Am I using Arumba's PCY mod? Yes, I am. Arumba's PCY, and also the even more important one, naming this the Dutch channel, because clearly it is. I love that mod, it's so good. Because, you know it's the Dutch channel, depending on who controls the most of the node, right? Oh, look at that, it's me. That's a lot of pirates. God damn it, Scandinavia, I'm going to have to kill you for that. Unfortunately, you're still in the coalition, so kind of upset with me. I might just need to go in and bankrupt you at some point. Britain just entered. I love the timing there. Pointing out that the English channel is now called the Dutch channel, and then suddenly the English joined the coalition. I wonder why. What could possibly have made them think of doing that? There we go. Tondo's army is dead. You can't build a new one. You now really want out. Surprisingly enough. I do need to be a little bit careful about this, so I can get another 18 from Tidor when I have a diplomat. Rukwa changes to Anglican, gain 400 population in Rukwa. Fine. Oh yeah, one of the interesting things that they are doing in the New Iberia update that they're working on at the moment is changing some of how colonization works. You can now, instead of just changing culture, you can actually expel minorities, which means that they will move to the Americas and establish a colony of their own. They will take that culture with them and whatever religion it was that you expelled, but it's another way of starting like colonization going, and the amount of settlers that arrive depends on the development of the province that you expelled them from. So that's kind of interesting, because historically that is how America got colonized so quickly. Like the Founding Fathers, Pilgrims, they were expelled from England for being not... What were they? They were Protestant? Instead of Anglican? Something like that. So that's a more historical thing that they're doing. I mean, obviously expelling minorities, not a great plan. Not good. Don't do it. But historical context-wise, it works. Still can't get you. Were they Quakers? Actually, yeah, they may well have been. Shows you how much of American history I remember. With the Mayflower and all of that stuff. Right, I feel like we can go up to speed 4 again. Where are my transports? They're up here. Excellent. You may as well land. Start taking over that stuff. Tidor really wants peace. I am sure that they do. And I think actually both of you may as well head home to the Netherlands, because I don't think I'm going to need this many troops out here for a while, unless I decide to like pick a fight with Malacca or something. But we've also got a fair amount of overextension there. We're not going to have another European war for a while. This would upset France, but I don't really care about that. Wow, Spain's taken all of this. Impressive. We could go up to Gujarat. India's not very upset with us right now. I mean, part of me also just wants to recover my strength. Also, you need a general. Smitherman. Yeah, we can peace them now. Doing that is going to be 28 overextension. I can't afford that right now. We are going to need to wait until this is done. And that is in fact going to solve that problem in one go. Hey, human person. Lots of orange, indeed. I thought they weren't expelled. From what I understood, England and Europe weren't religious pious enough, so they left to make God's country in the States. There was a bit of that, yes. Pilgrims were Puritans, basically extremist Anglicans. Quakers, different group, also got thrown out at various times, as did the Irish Catholics, of course. Playing U4 is playing who hates me the least right now. Let's go bug them. Especially when you've got like a world-spanning empire. The seeds of greatness were sown long ago. Taking the lessons of the Enlightenment to heart, a group of noble landowners have begun to work at improving the efficiency of agriculture, pioneering inventions in how to use machinery for seed distribution, new crops, new forms of land rotation, and breeding the local land. The local land. Completely misread that. The local landowners of Groningen have been able to greatly improve the local output of food. Cool. Come on, when's that finishing? Oh, it finished. Well, in that case, I'm going to take Tidor. Huzzah! Yoink. So I now control these Spice Islands. I will core them. I will definitely be adding those to the trade company. Yeah, we can. Moluccas. And Philippines, which we have now just seized a lot more control over, including several centers of trade. That's really good. And we will need to fortify the Moluccas and also the Spice Islands in the future. Yes, exactly, Django. That's what I thought it said. This disaster is still ticking up because I still don't have the stability because I keep on stealing stuff, which is costing admin. That's a lot of universities built. I think it might be time for another set. Although, actually, the land in Brunei can be changed. Trade power, production efficiency, production goods produced. Trade and development I don't care about so much. Manpower and sailors. The one which will want the dev cost is going to be over here. In fact, I can do these already? Really? Well, let's go for even more goods produced. Tax, trade power, supply limit and defensiveness. And sailors and stuff. Alright, so we've got the Spice Islands. They're going to be producing a truly hideous amount of production soon. Trade value 30. They've already got trade stations. Good. They have workshops, so those could be upgraded. No, I can't, because we're coring them at the moment. And I'll also need to put forts there. Also, we have gained yet another merchant. So... where do we want you? I think we might need to start doing some interior territory. 22 merchants is an insane number. What's my income per month? It is 1.2 thousand. I actually kind of prefer how it's written here. It actually says 1.2k because it's just so ridiculous. So, are there any places over here where I could be stealing money? I mean... Wow, Sevilla's stealing a lot of money from here. I've actually lost most of the dominance. Crikey. Why? Tuscany. Yeah, it's Tuscany doing it. I might need to go to war with Tuscany and steal some of their lands. I don't like how strong they are. Because Tuscany's really built up the trade power here. Stock exchange, stock exchange. Stock exchange. You are lacking a stock exchange. That should help matters. We've already got all of this stuff going. I'm going to have to send some ships here. Because this is a real choke point. This is one of the places in the world you absolutely want to hold on to. So we have 3 small fleets that we can send over. Oh, also we've lost some of this territory. That's also not going to be helping. Yeah, okay. Damn Tuscan Raiders. Wait, wrong universe. I like it. Right, let's put you on a ship. Send you over here, because they've actually taken one of the forts, and they're about to take that one. These rebels have done an annoyingly good job, especially as, yeah, Benin, that's where 143 of my trade power is. Okay, that explains a lot. You. Picardy gains taxes, cool. So we'll retake Benin, that should help a lot of the situation over here. And I'm just going to start protecting trade in Ivory Coast. And this might also be time to spark off another building spree. Although my sailor maintenance is slowly but surely catching up. So I can probably only afford to do another like 100 instead of 200. In fact, no, I'm not going to do it here. I have something else I want to build in this area. So I think I might expand my armed forces too. We'll use the Americas. This is a really good place to build ships, actually. Just do it nice and quickly. Use that. 60. 80. Not Siri. Yeah, we can build some here. There's 100. Right, let's get all of those done. Austria has entered the coalition. We're definitely going to want to start building up another force. So, let's see. We want to do a large standard, but for that we would need 54,000 manpower. We don't have enough. So I'm going to do a standard, and then I'll just build another standard one a little bit later. You guys are standard. You guys are standard. Also, the big stack of infantry need to come home. Right, I still have that merchant. I will look at you in a minute. Where's that big stack? Did I send them already? I may well have. No, I didn't. You're just sitting at sea. Yes, head home. And you are still building your furnace. How's Prussia liking us? Prussia's definitely improved their feelings towards our nation. The moment when Italy is not incompetent. What? I'm losing money? Oh, it's Tuscany. Yeah, exactly. And you know why it's Tuscany? Because they are the evolution of Florence. You can form Tuscany with the Florentines. And I think they did. Dear God, what is your boat force limit? Okay, so my force limit right now is 1,151. So I'm still under it, which is astonishing. What is more astonishing is I've done this without maritime ideas. See? No maritime. Don't even have naval. So I could theoretically get another 50% on top of that. And the other astonishing thing is I have not been building shipyards in very many places. I can build a lot more of these. And there's another source of ships. What is it? Oh yeah, trade companies. I've not been building the trade company ships either. So if we go to the... whoops. Trade company view. That's this one. All of these, the admiralties, haven't been building those either. So I can get even more. I broke him. I'm sorry, but I'm not really. This is just the Dutch. Like, the Dutch are ever so slightly OP at the moment. Okay, so we could get Diplo 27. I think we'll hold off for a moment. We're still 2 years ahead. Right, I still have a colonist I can use. I would like to use you, like, over here. Oh, I can now! Huzzah! Marvellous. In that case, I'm going to cancel you as well and send you here. Excellent. And then merchant. So I need to find an inland trade node which is making a fair amount of money which I could push out from. I have so many merchants that my trade power is going to be redonkulous, kind of regardless of where it is. Darab's already pushing in the right direction. Chengdu, pushing 20 ducats we could do down to here. Burma we could do. Siam we could do. We haven't started moving money out of Siam yet. Siam's a start node? Huh. Interesting. We don't have anything in Beijing. I mean, theoretically what we could do is start trying to push trade over land. But that's just going to end up in Persia and then Constantinople, so that's a bad plan. Yeah, we really need to get a hold in Beijing. Or rather, we just need to stop these guys from pushing it out. There's definitely going to have to be a war with Ming on the horizon. Need more manpower before I do that, though. We're pushing almost no money north. We just need more power in Canton. We need a lot more power in Hangzhou, which we can probably reach. I'd like to build another 100 ships and send them to Hangzhou. Problem with that is sailors. Sailors are definitely problematic at this point. What about in the Americas? I don't get it. The trade value of these places is usually absolutely awful. You're doing quite a lot. I'd prefer you to be sending your trade here, because then I can push it myself. One extra tick up there. The other thing is to go for more European stuff, pushing into English Channel, like we've done with France and with Rhineland. You two are both going the right way. You are as well. Vienna's going the right way. I mean, wherever I send the merchant, we're going to be pushing more of the trade out. So maybe Vienna to Saxony? Baltic's already doing it. Oh, you know what? Novgorod. We need to steal some of Novgorod's trade. Push it into the Baltic, then Baltic into Lubeck, where I can then steal it and put it into the Dutch Channel. That was a wave of ships just being built. I saw that expanding. Swing plough, experimenting with new shapes and iron-covered moldboard. A local inventor from Antwerpen, Philips van Houtenbroek, has created a much lighter plough that is easier and more efficient to work with. Together with more recent inventions in the field of farming tools, in the field of farming tools, the new plough promises to greatly increase the productivity of agriculture in our country. Provinces are now more likely to trigger industrialization. We gain 2 base production in Antwerp, which is great, because that's a centre of trade. Magnificent. And Austria just bought a province from somebody. Right, we have 20k in the bank again. So I think it is time for another round of Mordred buys all the universities.